Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to another Q&A. Now before the Q&A begins itself, I'm actually going to do an update on the PC issues. I don't really want to talk about them too much more in commentaries. I know I've been talking about them too much. Again, when things are affecting my life, it's very easy for me just to talk about them when I'm streaming, and obviously that makes it into videos. I'll try to curtail that a bit, but good news is we may have found the issue. It's not 100%. You know, I might get another blue screen in the next couple days. But some of the problems have been fixed, and what was causing them, and again, it might have fixed all of it. This one thing could have caused all these problems, we're not sure, but it was the antivirus software. So when I bought this PC from CyberPower, they have like this deal that they give you a premium code for this certain antivirus. And I used that, obviously, because, you know, the reason I got a new PC was because I got a virus and everything. So I was like, okay, I'll use the one that they recommend. I never heard of it before, so that may have been something to kind of say. But they gave me the code, I used it, and everything seemed fine. But what basically clicked is I was on my laptop last night because my computer was busy doing mem tests and stuff for 6 hours. And my laptop was also freezing. A little bit, like every now and then, like a little freeze. My laptop's never had that before, and I kind of wrapped my brain what's changed about my laptop in the last couple of weeks. About 2 weeks ago, I installed the antivirus on my laptop as well because it was a multi-PC code. So I put that on then, and it kind of clicked. I was like, okay, I'm going to uninstall the antivirus on this laptop for the rest of the evening for like 6 hours. I didn't get a single little freeze. So that straight away in my head, I was like, okay, that's something. Another thing that's instantly got fixed, so yes, I have uninstalled it now on my main desktop, was, again, this, I may have not said this issue publicly, but when I've been uploading videos recently, normally when I upload a video, everything's fine, my Discord's fine, I can continue normally when I'm uploading a video. What was happening recently, I was uploading a video and everything else on the internet would die. No, my Discord would disconnect, I wouldn't be able to do anything else. No YouTube video watching, couldn't open new tabs on the internet. Everything would literally die while I was uploading a video. I uninstalled the antivirus. I have uploaded today 2 videos. Everything's fine. Discord doesn't disconnect. I can continue watching videos. I can open new internet tabs. Everything is literally completely fine. And that was like another, So, laptop, no little freezes from uninstalling. My internet with uploading has been fixed since uninstalling the antivirus. And again, I haven't been on my PC that much today because I went to the gym and I've just got back last few hours. Maybe I've been on the PC 3 hours today. Not a single little freeze on this PC, which it was doing. No lag mouse. The mouse hasn't been lagging at all, which it was doing a bit. Nothing. So potentially, touch wood, I'm hoping it was just bad software, bad antivirus software. Again, I'm not saying the company is bad. I'm not saying they're doing bad software on purpose. It could be an update that just is really bad with my hardware, potentially, or the firmware. Like, who knows? But a lot of my issues have seemed to get fixed. Now, what we're going to be doing and what I've kind of spoke to the CyberPower people about, again, their support has been great, so props to them. Very quick responses on every single email I've done. Really easy step-by-step that they wanted me to do. And it was myself kind of thinking, I'm going to get rid of the antivirus. But we're just going to see for the next few days. Do I get another blue screen? You know, I'm even probably going to put this computer a little bit through the works. I'm going to run benchmarks on it when I'm not streaming. Just see what, like, again, I've rendered videos today. Nothing's bad. So let's hope that it was a bad antivirus. Like, it's hard to say, but again, I did some Googling today, and I also spoke to a friend that's a bit more technical savvy, and he's like, oh yeah, antiviruses can muck up stuff completely if it's bad software. And again, I'm not saying it's a dodgy antivirus, because obviously CyberPower gives you those for free and they wouldn't use a dodgy stuff. I'm just saying maybe the software version is just clashing with something in my system, causing all these problems. Again, some of them have already been fixed. So let's see for the next few days if that keeps up. No more blue screens, no more crashes, no more lag mouse. Obviously, no more lag when uploading is great. But yeah, let's have a little look. So I just thought I'd do that update because some people probably are quite interested. So questions, I asked them last night on the Discord server. So I've got a lot on the Discord. First one is, am I going to play the game Anthem? If you don't know Anthem, basically it's Iron Man meets Destiny, and the answer to that is most likely. I most likely will give it a go. It does seem fun, but it's that type of game that if you don't invest a lot of time into it, how fun is it going to be? Like, do you have to play a lot of it to make it worth it? Or can you kind of just jump in every now and then and you can still have a bunch of fun? So we'll see. I will play it. It depends. Like, some of my friends might get it, some of them might not. Again, for me as being a YouTuber, sometimes I get these games for free, that you just get emailed these codes. So it's pretty easy for me to try all these games, but my friends obviously have to buy them, so that's a bit different. But I will play it. I'll dabble. Even if I don't get a code, I'll still buy it myself. And yeah, I'm interested in it. I've always wanted, you know, I've loved the Spider-Man on the PS4 this year. I like superhero stuff. I'd love an Iron Man game from Marvel where I'm in New York or whatever, flying around as Iron Man. That to me would be heaven. And this is pretty much the closest we're going to get is Anthem. So yeah, I will be playing it. Next question is, do I think I'm going to get Masters this season? I think the answer to this is, of all seasons, this is the best chance I've got so far. For a couple reasons. One, I know I'm going back to the aggressive playstyle, which is better for climbing in general. Two, narrowing the champion pool, that I'm probably going to play about 5 champions per role. Obviously, that will update, but I'm going to limit myself 5 champions at a time. And, you know, if I pick up a new champion, I'll drop off another champion. Just 5 solid at each time, and obviously that will move with the meta. And then thirdly, the way that the MMR is changing and has changed with the new ranks. So obviously we've now got Grandmaster. There's only now 4 divisions in each rank, not 5. The way that it's kind of worked out is Master now is basically what used to be High Diamond 1. Kinda. Well, basically Diamond 1. So people that have been Master for the last few seasons, those people actually will now kind of be High Master / Grandmaster. And people that were High Diamond in the last few years will actually be Master. And obviously, I've been told that maybe it's kind of like Diamond 2, Diamond 1 is the new Master. And obviously, I get Diamond 2 every season. Some seasons, I peak to Diamond 1. So let's say if with me playing more aggressive, with me focusing my champion pool a bit more, and I normally peak around that area anyway, this is the best chance I've got to get Master. Again, will I stay Master? I don't really care. It's just achieving the rank would be nice. But yeah. So it's my best chance, and I would say for everyone, this is our best chance. This is your upcoming best chance to get highest rank, is this season. Again, if they do go ahead with role ranked officially, again, whether that makes the game easier or harder, the jury's still out. It's probably going to make it easier because you're just streamlining one role to the highest rank possible, and you know that's probably going to be mid lane for me. So yeah. Again, I'm not a big fan of role ranked because I want to play 3/4 roles at the same rating. And if I want to do that, I've got to play a lot more League. Or I've just got to sacrifice rating of one of my roles and to focus on the others, which it's not a great position for me, but, you know, whatever. And again, if role rank does happen, Climb to Master will obviously probably still be called Climb to Master, but it will be streamlined for mid lane. It'll be mainly mid lane, and probably top lane as my second role, I guess. But yeah, so the answer to that is hopefully. What made me want to start streaming? Again, people know I started YouTube because I was bored on a gap year from 6th form college to university. The reason why I started streaming was for interaction. So being a YouTuber and stuff is, I'm gonna say this, it's not as glamorous as people think. You're in a bedroom, you know, 80% of your day or whatever. You know, playing video games, that's fun, but you're alone. You don't really talk to many people. It's pretty isolating. So streaming gave me at least some interaction, you know, a little bit of both way conversations. And that's why I started streaming. Again, we changed basically last year how I made content. I used to record content off stream, just by myself, and then whenever I streamed, never made it onto the YouTube channel. Like, they were separate. I've obviously now combined them, and that's just a lot more healthy for me, because when I was just recording by myself with no interaction, man, it's depressing. I'm not going to hide it. It was depressing. I was getting really sad about it. And streaming, you know, it's not perfect. It's not real life human interaction, but it's more. So that's why. And I think it has helped me here and there. And obviously there are hindrances to it. If you have a toxic person in the chat, that can affect my mood. I know that sometimes I can get distracted by the chat. These are things that I know, but predominantly I think it's a good thing. Do I have any special tips for the start of the season? I've always said ride the wave if you're confident to ride it. So the beginning of a season is when you can climb the quickest. The MMR wants to spread people out as quick as possible. Riot and League don't want people in different ratings to be at the same area. They want the people that are good to climb really quick just to get away from the average player. So if you're confident and you think, I can climb, I'm really good, play right at the beginning of the season. Do all your 10 or 8 placement games, whatever it is now. Do them as soon as possible. Play as much as you can at the beginning of the season and maximize the MMR wave. If you're not confident, then don't, because obviously the opposite can happen. If you do bad at the beginning of the season, you go down faster too. Do I like the changes League made to the prestige skins? I don't know if there's anything in particular that has happened, or I think this question is, what do I think about prestige skins? I hope. If there's an update to something, then I've missed it. But prestige skins are a weird thing to me. It's obviously a money grab. You know, I don't think Riot's going to hide that. Because you've got Hextech skins, which to me were like the rare skins, and then they're bringing out new prestige. It's like, it's a bit weird, and especially that the only way of getting them, you can't even earn them through missions anymore. Like, you can't get the Prestige Aatrox one unless you buy it, and it's like a minimum $100 or something like that. To me, again, even as a League partner, that's scumbag. Like, that's just straight up scumbag. That's too much. That's too much corporate investing into the game. That's not League, right? Like, that League has never been that much money grabbing. Obviously a little bit, because it's a free-to-play game and Riot have to make money, but that's a bit too far. And again, I still get these skins because I can just re-roll 3 skin shards and I always get the rare skins because I own everything. That's a privilege of obviously buying everything in the game. But still, like, it's a bit silly, you know, $100 for one skin. Like, if maybe it's worth it if you're an Aatrox one trick and you're always going to play that skin. But for the average player that just likes to collect nice skins, that's a bit too much. So, I don't know. Again, I also thought that prestige skins would be going to be rare, and yet every single new skin line that they're doing, the past 4 in a row or something, there's been a new prestige, so that's a bit too much for me as well. I thought it was going to be like maybe 2 a year, and it turns out to be like 1 a month. So, I don't know. It's a little bit weird to me, but, you know, what can you do? Again, the thing that you got to think is it doesn't affect gameplay, so you're not at a disadvantage if you don't buy Prestige Aatrox. You're not negatively impacted, so. Let's see. How would I nerf Jax? A number nerf would be good. He just does too much numbers. But I actually think a lot, I guess someone said, what do I think about top lane bruisers right now? We'll combine the 2 questions. A lot of bruisers in the game right now are really strong. Darius, Jax, Aurelia, like, they're all really good. Why? There's one kind of common denominator. Conqueror. Conqueror is ridiculously strong. That Conqueror was designed to be a tank-killing rune, but it's a everything-killing rune. You know, it's really strong. So really, I would start... yeah, some of the champions are a little bit too much. Like, Jax, I think, is a special case that he's a little bit above. Nerf him, maybe remove some of his attack speed. That would hurt him quite a bit, and just some of his base numbers. But really, if you want to kind of calm down these bruisers that do seem a little bit too strong right now, nerf Conqueror. They all take Conqueror, so just nerf that, and I think that would be a help. You know, normally my answer to strong runes aren't nerf them. I just say, hey, buff other stuff to kind of make it equal. I think Conqueror's a little bit too far gone. I think Conqueror is a little bit strong. So, yeah. Next one is, how do I feel I can improve my educational content going forward? Well, this is actually something that I've been thinking about a lot recently. So preseason sucks. I think most of us can agree to that. It's really boring. It's so long. You know, the ranked games, I've been doing my best content-wise, but hell, I know that the content isn't great because there's no heart to it. You know, when you're doing a climb to master, which we still are, you're in a rank season, you're trying to get that master, but when it's preseason, like, you don't get anything for getting anything, you know, the season's over. So that's why sometimes in my commentary, if I'm talking about other topics, you know, like anime or something, that slips in because it's a little bit boring at the moment. So when it comes to improving my educational content, I think straight away when a ranked season comes in, it's going to improve it right away. Because that's going to kind of, in a weird way, wake me up and be like, hey, things matter again. We're not in preseason. Let's go, baby. So that's going to help. But I also want to kind of get back into doing lessons while I do commentaries. A great example is a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago by now, I uploaded a game of Azir, and I really focused on doing education in that episode. I was against a Fizz, and that was really good. I want to kind of do that. I want to kind of, be more analytical rather than opinion-based in my commentaries. So just go on analytics or analytical and just kind of go, this is good, this is good, this is bad, this is bad, this is how you improve that, this is what they did right, this is what they did wrong. Kind of just go more into formatted lessons, take lessons from you guys and talk about them, have specific episodes. Like if someone's like, I want to have a wave management episode in top lane, well, that's what we'll focus on in a commentary. I'll play like Fiora and we'll do wave management. That's what I'm going to be doing. It's just focusing more on the educational lessons rather than, in a weird way, me. Like, the preseason's been boring, so I've just been doing more personality commentaries. You'll probably get a little bit less personality. You'll still get it. I'll still make jokes and laugh and stuff, but bring up the education. Because I do think we have lost that a little bit, and I do know that. So, yeah. Do I think there are too many champions in League? If not, when do I think they should stop adding new ones? I've said it right now. There are too many right now. I think there's like 147, roughly. I've said, roughly, when it's 150, enough's enough. I may have said this in my last Q&A. I want Riot to announce at the beginning of a year, which they haven't done, so they're not going to do. Again, Silas is coming out soon. Say we're not releasing any new champions in this year. Hell, 2020, Riot say in 2020 we're not releasing any new champions. All we're doing is updates. We'll do one update a month, 12 updates to champions, full reworks, and go through the old champions, go through like the more boring ones or the ones that are really niche that no one plays, or fix some broken ones and just rework them. That's what I would love. Don't change how many new champions you're getting, just rework the old ones. And I know reworks are always controversial because there's that population of one-tricks that love playing the champion, but no one else plays it. Again, you've got to think of the big number, the vast majority, not the small. And that's what I would want, is I'd want Riot to go 1 year, we're literally just doing reworks. That would be great. Are there any other MOBAs you could see myself streaming? Not really streaming, because I think that would confuse people. They'll be like, oh, has he quit League? No. Again, I have played a bunch of other MOBAs. I've played hours and hours of Heroes of the Storm. That's why I'm quite knowledgeable about the game. Again, I was going to make a video about the differences of Heroes to League, because obviously Heroes is kind of dying now. Blizzard is kind of shutting shop. I didn't end up doing that with all my problems at the moment with the PC. But yeah, I played hours of Heroes. I played since Alpha. I played Smite quite a lot. I played like there was a DC one a few years ago. The only one I've never put a lot of time into is Dota, because I've tried. Trust me, I've played a bit of it. I've watched tournaments of it. It just looks a little bit boring. And again, I'm not trying to trigger Dota players. If you're playing Dota, that's fine. I do not care. Again, the one weird thing, it seems the Dota community really cares about League, where it seems League doesn't care about Dota. I think it's kind of because we're like the big MOBA, so why would we? But yeah, it just doesn't look appealing to me. It looks kind of dark and grungy. And literally, in League of Legends, if you want to turn your character, you click, your character instantly turns. In Dota, you click backwards. Your character has to do this. Your character literally has to do that and turn. Hell no, I don't want that. That is not what I'm in for. Like permanent Scion ultimate, basically. That, to me, just doesn't mesh. But yeah, I've played other MOBAs, but I doubt I'd make content on them, because again, I think that would just lead to more confusion of people going, oh, he's playing another MOBA, he's quit League, oh my god. It's just not worth the hassle, so yeah. Alright, so next question. We'll do like, I don't know, 2 more, 3 more. If Riot said that you can join any department in the company and work there for the rest of my life, what department would I join and why? I'd like to just tweak the question. I'm not a firm believer of kind of going, what would you do for the rest of your life? That's not realistic. Let's just change the question. If Riot said, hey, Huz, we like what you do. What department would you like to work for in Riot, and maybe we can get you a job? Great question. I would probably go for either community, because I think I know the community quite well, and community basically, you know, looks at what the community's feelings are, and they do events, or they can kind of like be the voice of Riot and try to like articulate what Riot's doing. They can also listen to the community and then articulate that to the developers and see, hey, this is what the community's feeling, maybe we should be focusing on these areas. Community's kind of like the middleman between the player and Riot, kinda. But they also can put on events and, you know, fun events like Twitch Rivals that's happening, you know, right now with uploading this video, that would have been organized by the community team at Riot. That's that kind of thing, and I'd like that. Again, I'm probably not going to watch Twitch Rivals myself because I found out it's a normal game tournament. That's pointless to me. Again, to me, competitive tournaments are about strategy with your team comps, and the moment that they're like, oh yeah, no, one tricks can play, and they can't get banned out because we're doing it in blind pick, I'm like, see you later, tournament. Like, that's not a tournament to me anymore. That's just normal games. So yeah, like I'd like to be in the community team. Other teams, you know, kind of the balanced team in a way. Possibly, again, I've got a game design background. I know coding. Coding's really boring, but I think I could probably help with that a bit. Yeah, and that's, you know, a small part of me. I'd love to maybe try some casting. I know Fox has done it recently, and he's had a really good time doing it. I'd like to think I'd be kind of good at casting, because that's what I do. I cast my own games while playing live, and I do both color and play-by-play. Imagine if I wasn't playing League and I just focused on one of those components, color or play-by-play. I think I'd be pretty good. You know, I don't want to toot my own trumpet. But yeah, I think I wouldn't be bad at it. And maybe there's some opportunities in the future that I can't talk about right now. But yeah, hopefully that will be good. Next one. What Hogwarts house do I see myself as? I know what Hogwarts house I am because I've taken the official tests at the Hogwarts place. I will say I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. I've been to the Harry Potter studio tour in Watford, I think 4 times. If anybody wants to go, we can organise a Huzz trip. We all can meet there. I can be your tour guide. I know that place inside and out. I actually haven't been recently because they actually got the Hogwarts Express there now. I need to go. I've just decided I'm going to go there again. Well done, me. But yeah, no, I've done all the official tests, like the official ones. I'm a Gryffindor, baby. I'm Gryffindor, and it was like, you know, because it gives percentages. I was like 80-something, high 80s Gryffindor, and then low 60s Slytherin. Those were my 2. So I'm Gryffindor, then Slytherin, and then I think it was Hufflepuff, then Ravenclaw. Which makes sense. I am kind of a book nerdy type person. I've done well in my education, but I don't enjoy it. And I think Ravenclaw people kind of enjoy it. So, no thanks. Yeah, Gryffindor was my high 80s. Then it was Slytherin low 60s. And I think Hufflepuff and stuff were like 40. And I think Ravenclaw was like 30 something. So, Gryffindor, baby. Then let's go one more question. I think that might be it, though, because everything else is trickling off. But that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You know, remember, well, what I will say just as a thank you is the sponsor stuff that we've been doing recently. You guys have been killing it. Like, again, I don't really say it that much, but, you know, a lot of the time that I get sponsors, the more you guys interact with them, the better that I do. That sometimes, you know, the more people interact, the better the deal you can get later down the line. So thanks very much. Again, Quarterback has been the recent one, and I've loved that every minute. Like, there's been no issues there. You guys have been loving it. People have actually been thanking me for getting them involved because people have been improving at League by focusing on the challenges. Huzz, I'm CSing way better because I keep taking CS challenges and I focus on farming. It's like, hey, that's awesome. But yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying the Q&A. Thanks very much for watching. I say if you've got any more questions, put them in the comments because, again, I upload these videos as the second video of the day. 99% of the time, I'm in bed really bored around this time, so I'll be in the comments typing away if you've got anything else you want to say. But yeah, that's going to be it. Like, subscribe, and I'll say by the time this video comes out, I probably will have some Blood Moon Severe codes for the partner stuff. I will be giving them out on my social media, so make sure you follow them. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and then obviously you'll see them on stream and in videos. So yeah, check that out, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!